Well, this exists. Oh, I hate the person I've become. This is so cursed. It's unreal. Um, I'm not going to say anything else other than the plan of this video is just to have a little bit of a rip around whilst using the most cursed setup I could find. So, got the setup, got me bitch on a random Dakar Rally Edition Honda 450, and we're going to do some Daytona. I am still extremely sick. I'm not sure what it is. I've done I've done a COVID test every day. It's not COVID. I'm finding myself extremely sensitive to light right now, to the point where if I'm looking at my screen for more than 30 minutes or so, I get a horrible headache. I've turned the brightness of my screen all the way down. We do not need 26 litres of fuel to do a couple of laps on Daytona, so let's change that. There's no like mapping or anything. Cool. Oh my god, what is this? I've not even got my headphones on. Hang on, let's chuck the headphones on. Sound's working. Yep, sound's working fine. Let's just adjust these angles so I can see even less of the track. And you know what? First things first. Let's just do a tiny bit in third person, so you could get the full get the goods on display. You know, not really Nicki Minaj, but she does a job. I like how the helmet's not even on her head. You know, it's just like sat above her head. So I've never ridden this bike in like a supercross or motocross environment before. I only have done it once for a enduro video. So very interested to see how it handles, if I can hit like the triples out of the corners and such. So we shall we'll soon find out. I won't lie, I had this idea in my head last night of this is the bike I wanted to use for this video, and I went as far to, so you see this like little monitor sat-nav GPS screen thingy in front of me. I was seeing if there's any way that I could put like a subscribe button on it, like not through Photoshop or anything like that, but just like tracking in the editing afterwards, and that's a little bit above my my skill level editing, I'm afraid, but I thought that would have been quite nice to throw in there, but just got to run it as stock now. So yeah, very not very easy bike to use, bearing in mind that I really can't see much of what's going on in front of me. So yeah, I thank God that I've done a fair few laps of Daytona at this point, and I know what I'm doing and where I'm going. But to this point, the bike's power as such feels pretty normal, just as your standard bike. So oh god, hang on. So I don't think that's what's going to mess me up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the suspension more than anything, because I remember using this for an enduro video before, and the bike was so springy that it just kicked up all over the place. Nice and slow over this wall. There we go. And again, oh god, get hit in the face by the old sat nav. Get over this. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Ah, god damn it. What if I try? Should I try the second camera? Oh god, that's even worse. I can see even less. Right, screw it. We're just gonna. Oh god. Okay, right. Reset. Pop a UE because Popo so hates us and makes us face the wrong way every single time I crash. I'm going to rotate between the two cameras for now. Yeah, I really needed an easy video to make today, because I am suffering so much, but at the same time, I'm just like a complete view whore at the moment, and I just want to keep grinding away on the old YouTube. So I don't want to stop when things are going well, and I know full well that you guys leave comments saying, oh, if you're feeling a bit rough, just take a couple of days off, it's fine. But I'm like, I put so much pressure on myself, which I shouldn't do. But yeah, I kind of don't want to miss an opportunity, because I've seen it happen in the past on previous people's channels when they got a little bit of traction going their way, and they stop for a bit, and you can never quite recover it. And I don't want that to happen here. I want us to keep growing, getting bigger and better all the time. And we've hit 26k the other day, which came round very quickly, because I'm pretty sure it had only been like a week since I'd hit 25, and I haven't even had time to kind of think of a special or anything like that. A bunch of people were saying face reveal, but that's probably not going to happen for a very long time. Only time I could ever see myself doing a proper face reveal is when I get to what my final goal is, which is 100, because I really want that I want that play button, you know. I think that'd be lovely just to have hanging up on the wall, just as like a sign of achievement, because I do feel like I've put in a good amount of work in the last year or so. We're not quite at a year yet. Oh, go on, step onto that table. Oh, hang on, I'm going to spin around, see if I can get that properly. It's been quite a lot of work, to be completely honest. I mean, I've got more than a video a day in total that we've got. Actually, I don't know how many videos I've got now, but it's got to be over 365 at this point. Oh, please. No! Oh, God, the suspension's a little bit off. I also wish... Oh, we've got, like, brake lights on the back of that. I wish the brake lights worked. That'd be sick. I know that you can get some weird things on GP bikes that isn't in MX bikes yet. So with like the dash, I was going to say dashboard, not in a car. What do I call it? So like, oh, I don't know, but the speedometer and stuff in GP bikes all kind of works as it should do. So I'm surprised that we haven't got that ability to move over to MX bikes at this point. I imagine that it's just a case of him porting things over, but I know Mr. Pavoso and Snap have very important things that they're working on behind the scenes at the moment, which I cannot disclose too much, but I know there's a lot of hard work going into it. So I see people commenting in like Discords every now and then. It's like, oh, the people don't listen to us, the game's not getting updated enough, blah blah blah. And you got to remember, it is two people at the end of the day, you know. I mean, Pavoso's never even ridden a motocross bike in his life, so Snap comes in handy for a lot of those things. So give the boys some time. It's I guarantee that they probably have normal day jobs as well, and they just do this behind the scenes, and they've got other games they need to cover. So give it some time. We'll get there, you know. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I don't know how many years the game's been out now, but it's not like Sim, for example, where it's coming up to, well, it's been out for almost 15 years, and it's not changed a whole lot in the last few years. I feel like in my time being here, there's been a hell of a lot of updates, and I've only been here for just over a year now, which is quite mad when I come to think about it. I feel like I've been in this community for a very long time, but that just isn't the case. There's people who've been here for years and years and years. But either way, I'm glad that I found my way here. You know, it is very nice playing other MX games from time to time, but this one still kind of does remain supreme for me at the moment compared to the others. And I'm guessing it's just, I suppose you've always got that Sim and bikes argument, haven't you? But I've spent so much time in Sim, and I go back to it every now and then, and it's fun for a bit, but I certainly get bored of it fairly quickly. The only thing I'd say that for me, in my personal opinion, I just need to emphasise that it is an opinion, you're all entitled to your own ones, but for me right now, the thing that Sim has going for it over bikes is more the community side of things. You know, there's so many people on it, so many talented creators always releasing things for the community, and I think that's what's kind of putting Sim in the forefront in terms of like bike models, graphics, tracks and all that good stuff. We've got not as many, but we certainly do have some very talented people over here in bikes as well, and I imagine that's only going to grow in the future, and it's good for me, good for the community, good for you guys as well. We'll get to enjoy some of our favourite games. I've had a look now. The Reflex video I done really well, which I didn't expect. I was having a look through other custom tracks to download, and I don't see anything from 2022 and more recently. Now, I don't know if that's just a case of maybe the Reflex scene has like kind of died out at last, or what, but or maybe the app that I use just isn't fully updated up to now. But yeah, I couldn't find anything in terms of date that was 2022. The most recent like track download I could find was the 28th of December 21. So I might need to do some more digging into that, because I am really enjoying just hopping on Reflex every now and then, and I might see if I can get the boys back together, do a little bit of online play, because I did we done a session, like this is months ago now, before the channel really started to get some good traction on it. Done a session of maybe like 5 or so national races with a bunch of us. I cut it all down, made it into like a funny little type video, and I spent so much work on it, like hours and hours and hours of editing, and it flopped. The video flopped so hard, but it's still one of my most favourite videos to go back and watch. I really enjoy it. So it's a shame, but I'd love to like kind of retry that now that the channel's in such a good place. I think it'd just be really good, and it has that diversity. I'm getting that quad better than I was. Oh, hang on, let's go back into first person. Oh, I don't understand the hate of third so much, you know? It's not that deep. Just, I need to always remember to go back into first before the end of the video, or I'll get people showing up with torches outside my house, threatening to burn my house down. But, oh, look at that. Her hands are a little bit wild, aren't they? So are her wrists. I think this model, I don't mean model as in she is a model, I mean like the character model, the rider model. Pretty sure it was imported from one of the Monster Energy Supercross games. No idea where the bike came from. You know, whatever game it was, I've not played it. But saying that, I've been a little bit out of touch in more the arcadey style games in recent years. And after the performance of MESX5, just overall, you know, like everyone's opinions on it, including mine now that I've spent long enough on it to where I feel like I've done everything, not worth the money. However, joke's on me, because I bought it off. I can't remember if it was CD keys or G2A now. I want to say it was CD keys. But I got it for cheaper than retail. However, the issue with that meant I couldn't refund it at all. But I feel like I put far too many hours into it to be eligible for a Steam refund anyway. So that doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend the normal asking price for it, because it definitely was not worth that. And I feel like a lot of our requests fall on deaf ears because they make the game for the masses rather than the small community that we've got, the like our simulator type games. I really don't think that the games will change much in years to come. And I had to look at the MXSATV Legends like trials gameplay trailer type thing the other day, and I just it didn't fill me with confidence. I'm just going to say that much. And I feel like, again, it's going to be another thing where it's going to be like MXGP 21 and MESX5, where I'm going to get a handful of videos out of it, not sure how much enjoyment I get, and then it'll die straight afterwards and fall off the earth, and people will just go back to their old tried and tested games. You know, you've got I've even seen people going back and playing stuff like like Unleashed. I know we've got Unleashed on the PC as well, which is something that I might toy with, because again, it's something that I tried way back in the channel's early days. It didn't do great, but now we've got more numbers here, more people that really seem into it. Why not go for it and experiment a little bit? Open over that, spin her around. I can finally cut the lane now, can't I? Because I'm not being watched and judged. Not like we're getting an unfair advantage when we're just sitting here playing against ourselves. But let's get over this, hit the finish line, scrub it up. This bike is performing a little bit better than I expected. I'm not sure, as I said, the suspension was quite springy. I'm not sure if that's really helping us get up and over some of these jumps, because stepping over that little tabletop there was quite difficult. When the they were like, our face is just all the way in that sat nav. Like, what do you want to see? Nothing. I'm going to try and lean back a little bit more. Let's hop around here. So I suppose there was no real goal to this video other than to try and go fast on a cursed out. And you know what? I feel like I've accomplished that. Can I double to the inside? Can I double to the inside? Oh my god, look at it. The bike is OP. Oh, it's ridiculous. I know for a fact I'm going to get so many comments on where I got this stuff, and honestly, I can't remember where I got the Monster Energy Gel from. I've had it in my downloads for quite some time now, so can't help you on that one. The bike and stuff is all from the CBMX pack, but you kind of get it through Facebook, and I no longer have Facebook. Had to just completely delete Facebook because I like my privacy, you know, and had a couple of people going as far as trying to add me as a friend on Facebook, and it's like, whilst I like you guys, I'm not that close with all 26,000 of you, so I'm going to keep my private space. So I don't have Facebook anymore, so I'm afraid I can't even go and link that. And yeah, that's just where I stand on that. So if you want to find it yourself, you'll be able to find it. You know, it's not that deep. I think at the time of me searching, it took me like 5 minutes, and I got everything. I can't even let you guys post it in the description, or not description, post it in the comments, because YouTube's like, is that a link I see? Bye bye. Although useful things like Discord links and download links, they block them. But the amount of like sex bots and stuff that I get in my comments I have to manually go through and report and remove is ridiculous. It's like, hey babes, wanna see my my free webcam? Go to blah 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 XXX whatever.com org, all that good shit. And it's like, well, how does YouTube not automatically delete these ones, but they delete genuinely useful links from the comments? I have no idea. But what's her name? Susan Wojcicki. Maybe she just needs a little revamp. YouTube needs a little bit of love, a little bit of looking into. Get away from them bales, please. Thank you. Up and over that. Double to the outside. This outside to inside in the race was so much faster. I made so many passes when I was trying to charge through the pack. Actually, what's the day today? So it's Wednesday when I'm recording this. I think I've got videos sorted for Thursday. I think this might go out Friday. So we're going to have another aerial round, I believe, and oh god, it's embarrassing. I don't know what round we're on. What round came after Daytona? It's so confusing now, where we are a couple of weeks behind in the series compared to IRL. I never know like what the next track is. I think, oh no, it's Seattle. Sorry, I do know because someone posted in Discord. So 2020 Seattle was already made and is in MX Bikes right now. What I didn't realise is the layout is identical to the one that they used in 2022, because obviously COVID hit, they wasn't able to use the track layout, so they've just recycled it. So layout is the same. So if anybody really wants to, they'd probably go and get their tryhard, get their sweat on just by playing the 2020 Seattle track on repeat. Granted, we are going to get a new track, and the scaling's going to be different. You know, like Stone Riders. Probably going to make it more relative to the tracks that we've had so far this 2022 season. But I mean, if you wanted to get somewhat of a gist, I guess you could. I can't see myself doing it because I just don't see any need to. I don't need to try hard as much as I would at the start of the season. Now that I'm in such a healthy points position, we are 54 points out in front, I believe. So I can afford to miss 2 rounds. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take it for granted. I'd still like to wrap up the championship as early as I can to allow me to have like a little bit of fun. Maybe see if I can experiment with some different bikes that I wouldn't usually ride. Can't ride two-strokes, annoyingly. That's just a rule with the series. Only reason being is the servers. We get a little bit of grief for the servers, you know, with people joining, like servers going down and such. So to kind of make it as easy on the servers as possible, we only allow the 450s in my class at least, just so the server hasn't got to load or cache, whatever the correct term is, as many bikes as possible. It hasn't got to load all the two-strokes as well as the four-strokes, so that's why we do that. But it would be nice to win it early and then show up on like a 150 or a 252 stroke, something like that. I think it'd be quite funny just to see how well we could do. I remember back in my sim days, there was one Daytona round, and I really wasn't like vibing with the track at all in qualifying, and I thought, you know what, screw it, this round's basically like a write-off for me. I'm not feeling it at all. Hopped on 125 in the 250 class, and I ended up winning it. Funny enough, I think there is a video of it on YouTube somewhere. If anyone follows the channel closely, I put out a community post not that long ago of a channel called Premium Motorsports, where I had like a replay camera of one of my races on there. I'm pretty sure it is on that same channel of me winning the 250 race on a 125. So if you're ever looking for something to do, go and hunt that down, go and find it. There's quite a few videos of me on there actually. Ed, who runs it, who's one of the first ever teammates I ever had on sim. Shout out to Ed. Very nice Matt. Absolutely love him. Fellow, I was going to say fellow Canadian. I mean, he's Canadian, I believe. So everybody loves a Canadian. But yeah, really nice guy. They don't post anymore, which is a shame, but I know he dabbles in MX bikes a bit, dabbles in sim a little bit as well. But yeah, really good stuff. If you want to go watch some OG fast Lins at sim footage, then that's your place to go. Where are we? We are, oh my god, how on earth am I 16 minutes deep into this record? Oh, okay. Time flies when you're messing around, I guess. I'm sorry for being so out there with the video title. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something like using the most cursed setup in MX bikes, but I needed a nice, chilled, easy video to make, and I hope you guys are understanding with that. You know, I'm not always feeling 100%, and I'm certainly still trying my best to be as consistent as possible for you. I'm praying that this only lasts a couple of days longer, because I hope that I'm feeling all good come Friday, probably when you're watching this actually, so the stream will go nice and smooth, no issues there at all. And I've literally been in bed for the last 2 days, you know. I haven't been working, because if I look at this monitor for more than half an hour, I get a horrible headache. You know, again, I'm probably gonna render this video down, get it uploaded, head straight back into bed, get my eyes to sleep again. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me. I hope you've enjoyed the video as always. Hopefully this was a nice chilled out one for you, whether you're having your breakfast in the morning or you're listening to me to fall asleep. I really don't mind either way. You do you. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much to all of the new and repeating people coming back every single video. Have a lovely rest of the day, night, wherever it is, wherever you are in the world. And until I catch you in the next video, peace.
My tent way too damn dark. Laugh in your face like man dark. Came a long way from the bad days way back. Had to burn down that landmark. Seen some things I ain't really want to see. It's all good. That's what made me me. Now who would I be if I had it easy? Used to break down. Now I'm in a 350 like whoa. I've been laying way too low. Had to switch up and change my flow, cause I'm back from the block. Had to bust the rocks and dust off the dust to get back in the box. Now why you wanna